Hello, my name is David Asaf. I'm the Quality Engineer on Cloud Regency. This presentation is being completed to fulfill the requirements for Deliverable 2, the technical overview for the Labor Tracker project. As a quick reminder, we have 4 members on our team. And today I'll be covering 5 main categories, and I'd like to begin with our user experience. The most obvious user experience screen that we will need is a login screen. We'll need to authenticate both clinicians and patients and be able to display to them their respective experience. Let's imagine that we have a patient user and the patient would like to see the information that is available for them in the labor tracker, so they log in as a patient. The patient's capability of using the labor tracker to generate a partograph is not impeded in any way. The patient is capable of entering all relevant information for the partograph into their profile, such as age, height, weight, etc. The patient may then select the partograph view to see their constructed partograph based on the data inputted. As a benefit for the patient, they may also download the partograph for use outside of the labor tracker application. Now let's imagine that we have a clinician user, and the clinician would like to see the information that is available for them in the labor tracker, so they log in as a clinician. The clinician has the same options to create the patient's profile, such as age, height, weight, etc. This information will also take effect on the partograph. The key difference between the patient and clinician experience, other than slightly different prompts or wording, will be the View Patient tab that the clinician has the ability to see. The View Patients tab will allow clinicians to see a formatted list of their patients and be able to view their partographs within the labor tracker. The clinician will also have the ability to download the last constructed partograph for use outside the labor tracker application. We are excited to build out these user experiences, but of course, we'll need backend services to accomplish the goals outlined in the UI, specifically if we're looking to persist data entries. I'd like to first begin by talking about the architecture that is currently built for the labor tracker. This architecture and work has been completed by a previous team in this class that also worked on the labor tracker. We'll be using their work as a starting point as we look to improve upon their work. A few noteworthy items about the currently built system are that its UI client is built using AngularJS, its server is using a RESTful Java API, and that API interacts with a FIR database to record patient history and measurements. We'll mostly be utilizing the front-end work of the previous team and looking to improve the back-end services. Since every member on our team has experience building cloud-based solutions, we'll be utilizing AWS for much of our application architecture. API Gateway and AWS Lambda will be our main services that we're looking to use to build out a server solution for an Angular-based front end. For our Lambda functions, we'll be using Python for the server language. To stay on track with all these changes, we have updated our Gantt chart. We're looking towards the week of March 13th, and as displayed, we've gathered requirements, built an architecture diagram, and a workflow prototype. Key functionality that we'll be focusing on as we continue will be authentication, our API service, and front-end changes for the labor tracker. Also, we have allocated a large amount of time to the partograph and the styling of this project. We're hoping that the labor tracker is not only a capable tool, but an enjoyable tool to use as well. Of course, building the labor tracker has not been without its concerns. Because of the sensitivity of the data, we will not be utilizing any of the FIR servers and pooling patient data. We are treating this project delicately, and we are aware of the sensitivity of the data and are seeking to minimize our risk exposure. As a team, we believe that data security is of our highest priority, and we'll be taking time to further research this, and it will be a concern of ours throughout the project. This is why authentication is something we're tackling right at the beginning of our efforts. Our next steps. We'll be eager to display our progress to both our mentor and task owner, and we'll be focusing time to build out a solution to deploy our application easily so that we can receive feedback fairly quickly. We'll also be looking to identify the most important missing features from the currently built project. Cloud Regency is very excited to get started on this project, and we will be in regular communication with our mentor and TA. Thank you.